Well, you're clearly qualified, and I've always thought you were one of the coolest guys here. You waved at me once, do you remember?
Yes, of course, yeah. I was like, and then you were like...
Yeah, exactly, yes, right. Well, anyway, you got the job. Can you start today?
Yes, definitely. I'd love to.
Great, I'll show you the ropes. Oh my God, that's just a figure of speech. You know that, right? There's no ropes.
Got that. Don't you need my info, though?
Whoops. How silly of me. I completely forgot to do any sort of paperwork. I didn't really forget. It's because you're undocumented.
Oh. So you know.
Know what? Did you see the wink I did?
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. You really are doing a great thing for me.
I know. I read this thing online about white savior complex. I guess that's me.
Did you read the whole thing?
Dan, the white savior. Wow.
Wow.
Lauren, I wish the Vice President and Senator Lieberman and their families the very best. I have a lot to be thankful for tonight. I'm thankful for America and thankful that we are able to resolve our electoral differences in a peaceful way. I'm thankful to the American people for the great privilege of being able to serve as your next president. I want to thank my wife, the wonderful First Lady of America.
We play with guns, cause it's fun, and it's something to do. We like to cock it and rock it and blow a hole in the roof. We play with guns, cause it's fun, and it's something to do. We like to cock it and rock it and blow a hole in the roof. I shoot my shot and I miss. Got 50 stars in my clip. Man, they ain't counting my vote, cause I ain't vote for no bitch. Man, how you live with yourself? Man, how you sleep within a pig? That 38 on your belt got mama scared for her kids. No one loves me if they're not looking at me. I'm just lucky if I'm not dead on the street. Kids love me if I say fuck the police. We don't know what it means. They just might pull it, cock it, slide it back, go inside it back. Now pull it, cock it, slide it back, just like that. They just might pull it, cock it, slide it back, go inside it back. Now pull it, cock it, slide it back, just like that. Down with the bullshit, fuck a good cop. How the kids vote both candidates up? How the kids die? How they get shot? Sitting in school while the government watch. Mama got shells, daddy got clocks. Sissy got chrome tucked in her tube socks. Mama don't know, daddy don't watch. Johnny got keys to the gun safe lock. No one loves me if they're not looking at me. I'm just lucky if I'm not dead on the street. Kids love me if I say fuck the police. We don't know what it means.
Where Democrats have the majority, work together to do what is right for the people we represent. We've had spirited disagreements, and in the end,
Johnny got the bones to pick with your motherfucker. Johnny got the bones to pick with your bitches. Johnny got the bones to pick with your motherfucker.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Triple B. Today we're going to be going into the topic of the white boy jihad. Now, this is a phrase that some of y'all have heard me coin before, and used to when I was talking about this, I would have called it the Wigger to jihad theory. The fact that we have a legion of white boys who seemingly like to think that everybody else's culture is cooler than their own, so then they therefore go and adopt it. The gangster rap, the guns, the chains, just all the crap, stuff that I've done. But what we're really looking at the end of the day is white men, in particular, young white men, are losing their sense of purpose and belonging, and they're being isolated. And when it comes to the extremes, you have two options here. You can have these white boys turning into little white identitarians and leaning into white supremacy. Or you can have the opposite effect, which is what we're seeing in a lot of these school shooters and with Tyler Robinson and all these other people, is you've pushed down white people so much that they have to prove that they are the good guy. How do you prove that you are standing on the right side of history? How do you prove that you're not the white devil your friends are all calling you? Or sorry, having been in this space before, they don't call you a white devil. They talk crap about straight white people and Christians and everything in front of you, but then they'll look at you and be like, no, you're one of the good ones. I got that all the time. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones. And I wanted to maintain that status of being one of the good ones. So what did I do in Antifa? We're all doing drugs. We're all getting hyphy. We're all getting pumped up on our ideology. And I tell my trans friends, I have a gun. If they come for you, I will blow their head off. I don't care whether it's a police officer. I don't care whether it's a civilian or militiaman. I will kill to defend your honor and your rights to live. Because I wanted to maintain my space of being one of the good ones. And that's what it was. So that's largely the effect that we're seeing right here, is a legion of white people wanting to be the good ones, the white saviors. And it's abhorrent and it's disgusting. We could talk about black people, women, gay, trans, black people, women, gay, trans, Mexican. You talk about every single thing except for how white people have become disaffected by this. And to a lot of people out there in Antifa right now, you're going, he's a Nazi, he's a white supremacist. Sit on this. All the way to the base. Sit on that. Because I am a young, disaffected white man. Because you have treated us like shit. You've pushed us down. Some of those, like myself, we've gotten away from the race politics and we're trying to make something better of ourselves. But others are sitting in their homes right now with AR-15s and pipe bombs ready to go after the next enemy. Just in the last 24 hours, 2 white people bombed Harvard. All these people in Antifa getting arrested. White, occasional token black, white. This is a white man's jihad. This is a white man's war. What Antifa is a legion of white people who are championing themselves as the defenders of people of color, people in the LGBT community, the mentally feeble, when in reality, they've come in and they've made it infinitely worse for everybody. Race relations have plummeted. Acceptance of the LGBT community has plummeted. Most mentally retarded people out there right now are sterilizing themselves, mutilating themselves, killing themselves because they can't handle what's happening right now. And hey, I say mentally retarded, speaking as a guy who's a little bit mentally retarded. I wouldn't be doing this otherwise. So that's what these people are doing. They're creating an army of little killers. I got 2 definitions of jihad here. The first one, the struggle or fight against the enemies of Islam and for the protection of the Islamic community. Now, someone listening to this might say, well, that has nothing to do with here. It does when all the white kids are starting to put towels on their heads and screaming free Palestine. They have become warriors for the Islamic community. And if you were to look at the UK, a lot of those anti-fascists over there, they're being pushed out by Islamic extremists because they invited them into their country, said, we're going to be friends, we're going to create a unitarian structure. And then the Islamists said, have you never read Sharia law? We're not here to do that. And they're pushing them out. And things are becoming very, very violent as a result. And a lot of these kids are going to be killed. Many of them are. The second definition, the spiritual struggle with oneself against sin. The sin of whiteness. I don't think this necessarily has to be biblical sin. It's what have we as a population deemed to be sinful? Speaking out against eugenics, that's a sin. Being white, that's a sin. Worshiping Jesus, that's a sin. Owning a gun, that's a sin. Having children, that's a sin. Prayer, that's a sin. Because this is a new religion. This is a new ideological structure that these people are willing to kill in order to maintain. And the left can deny this all they want. All they've been saying for the last few years is all the shooters are white. All the shooters are white. Yeah, they are. And speaking as a white guy who was almost a shooter, I can tell you why. Because we wanted to be your friends. People like me murdered because we wanted to be your friends and be a part of your society and protect you and to get your honor and your approval. This is why I don't respect anybody's pronouns anymore. This is why I'm not going to have my language dictated. This is why I'm not going to be told who to hate. Because this is selfish and it's murderous and it's white savior complex at its finest. And again, this isn't creating just far left radicals. This is creating Nazis, white supremacists, white separatists, white identitarians. Antifa's actions are raising an army on both sides. That's what they're doing. So again, I say, many more people will be shot. Many more people will be stabbed. More buildings will explode. ICE officers will continue to be attacked, and we will see a significant spike in terroristic activity. And most of the perpetrators will be white. Because again, I say, for the most part, black people don't have time for this shit. Mexicans don't have time for this shit. You might see a little bit more of that popping off on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, it's all whitey. And all the people in Antifa watching this, who I know 99% of them are white, you need to think about that. Because people will kill for you. And then when that's done, people are going to come, and you're going to be the one they kill. Because the ones that would have truly defended you have been taken out of the game at that point. They're sitting in prison or with a bullet in their head. And there will be nobody left to fight for you. And then you'll be the ones being mutilated, tortured, shamed. And you'll be the ones being put through an ideological structure that'll rewrite your entire viewpoints on reality. You will be given the choice. Pray to our God or lose your head. It's kind of what the left is saying right now. Worship as we do, or you will die. You are with us, or you're against us. You are Antifa, or you're a fascist. No different than Maoist, no different than Nazis, no different than Scientologists. Because you are in a cult. A cult creating a jihad in the United States of America. A white jihad. About what I got to say on that. It's abhorrent and it's disgusting. And we need to treat young people better. But we especially right now, at least just for the moment, need to treat young white men with a little more fucking respect. Because there's a lot of people out there, they're not going to pull back like me. They're going to pull the trigger. And somebody's mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, best friend, whatever, will die. I'd wager a bet that we're going to have another tragic news story here in the next 5 hours. And then a couple hours after that, then I'm going to wake up to take shit in the morning. More dead. Go to bed tomorrow night. More dead. Every day we're going to wake up to more and more dead. So we can either be jaded by it or we can stand up and we can say something about it. That's all I got for you guys. All right. Y'all take care and peace and love. Start looking out for one another a little bit better. Stop weaponizing your friends. Stop weaponizing your communities. Stop weaponizing other people's communities. Because this is my message to Antifa right now. We're all getting seriously tired of y'all's little uppity white asses screaming about things that you have no business screaming about.
BLAKSWAN, have you any guns?
Yeah, little Johnny got hundreds of millions. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 for the school kids out of ammo.
BLAKSWAN, have you any drugs?
Little Johnny, keep it on the down low. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 cause you sent a deluxe a little blow.
The elephant in the room becomes elementary wounds. The elephant in the room becomes elementary wounds. The elephant in the room becomes elementary wounds. The elephant in the room.
Hey yo, riding around town just to pump the new shit. Barrio, stereo, drop the music. And hit your little thing, you can pop into it. But get your head down when the cops are cruising. Yeah, hey, this the shit that I live with. Hey, crucifix in my kitchen. Hey, broke your shit but can't fix it. And y'all bitching, cause y'all can't handle me. But I don't wanna be another American as arrogant as I seem. But I don't wanna change, so I guess I take the blame. I'm just an neurotic product of erotica riding out my brain.
BLAKSWAN, have you any guns?
Yeah, little Johnny got hundreds of millions. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 for the school kids out of ammo.
BLAKSWAN, have you any drugs?
Little Johnny, keep it on the down low. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 cause you sent a deluxe a little blow. Young all-American icon. You're this the shit that y'all bite on. You're this the shit that put eyes on. You're this the hill that I die on. You're this the shit that y'all live for. You're Santa Claus with new pistols. You're this the Sandy Hook anthem. So put your damn hands up.
Eye for an eye, get the whole world blind. The rain won't stop and the sun won't shine. They're not gon' sell what you're not gon' buy.
Y'all can't handle me, but I don't wanna be another American as arrogant as I seem. But I don't wanna change, so I guess I take the blame. I'm just a neurotic product of erotica riding out my brain.
BLAKSWAN, have you any guns?
Yeah, little Johnny got hundreds of millions. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 for the school kids out of ammo.
BLAKSWAN, have you any drugs?
Little Johnny, keep it on the down low. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 cause you sent a deluxe a little.
Have you any guns? Yeah, little Johnny got hundreds of millions. We got 1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 for the school kids out of ammo.